Big Brother legends are out of the house and on the road. The stakes are high, the twists are wild, so let's chase down the drama of The Amazing Race Season 38 with Kinda Unhinged. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another The Amazing Race video, and we are on season 38, episode 12, and this is the season finale. So we began this episode where the last episode left off on a cliffhanger. So it's between Adam and Joseph and Izzy and Paige. So we see that Adam and Joseph are lost, but they do find Phil before Izzy and Paige, which means that they were team number 3 and Izzy and Paige were team number 4 and were eliminated from the race. So then the final 3 fly to New York City for the last leg of the race. So once they reach New York, Jazz and Jag are the first team to reach the clue box, where they find out that they have to rappel from the 103rd floor of the Empire State Building down to the 90th floor. So of course, since they were the first team to arrive, Jag and Jazz were the first team to complete this challenge, and they did it with no problem. And honestly, it looks so scary. I don't know how they did this. But Jag and Jazz were the first to complete this task. And then we see that Adam is scared. Because if you remember early in the competition, I don't know if it was leg 1 or 2, but when they had to walk out on that beam and it was like super high up in the air, Adam was terrified then. So of course he's scared again, but he muscles through it and he completes it. So Kylan and Taylor were the second team to finish this challenge. So Jag and Jazz have reached their next clue, which says that they have to go to a bakery and get a special package and then deliver it to 1900 Broadway. So when they get there and they go up to the floor that they're supposed to go to, they find out that they're delivering this package to Sesame Street, and they actually deliver it to the Cookie Monster. It's a cookie for Cookie Monster. And then Oscar the Grouch makes an appearance and gives them their next clue. And Kylan and Taylor are hot on their heels. They get their package and deliver their cookie right after Jag and Jazz. But unfortunately for Adam and Joseph, after they delivered their cookie to Cookie Monster and they came out, they find out that their taxi driver has left them. So that ended up costing them a little extra time trying to find a new taxi driver. So Jag and Jazz have arrived at the next location. It's the Spandex house, where they have to find 16 bolts of fabric and deliver it to fashion students. And apparently this fabric was pretty heavy. I mean, it looked pretty heavy, but as usual, they are still flying through it. And they have gathered all of their fabric by the time Kylan and Taylor arrived. And Kylan and Taylor were moving even faster than them in that fabric place. They were grabbing their fabrics quickly. So now that Jag and Jazz have all of their fabrics gathered, they have to put them on these big like carts and push them all the way to the students. So apparently these carts are really heavy, and so are the fabrics. And apparently Jag is a lot stronger than Jazz, so he took most of the fabric on his cart. And as they were running and Jazz was kind of slowing him down, Jag would stop and grab more of the fabric and put it on to his cart. I think at one point he had like 12 of them on his cart and Jazz only had 4. So we see them running, I mean they're moving. And then we see Kylan and Taylor taking off, and they are moving quickly as well. And then we see that one of the fabrics on Jazz's cart has gotten stuck on the wheel. So they have to stop and try to fix this. And we see Kylan and Taylor, like, I mean, running. They are sprinting with these huge carts. And it's like, oh man, this is their chance to catch up. You guys got to move. But nonetheless, Jazz and Jag stay cool under pressure, and they get their wheel unstuck, and they still end up beating Kylan and Taylor to deliver their fabrics. And this is a close race. I mean, Kylan and Taylor are right behind Jag and Jazz, but Joseph and Adam aren't far behind Kylan and Taylor. So at this point, it's anyone's race. So Jag and Jazz arrive at their next clue, which is a large crossword puzzle that they have to solve. And it's got clues from a lot of things that happened during the leg of the race, like certain locations or the names of some of the currency from some of the countries that they went to. So by the time Kylan and Taylor get there, we see that Jag and Jazz are kind of struggling with some of their last clues. And Kylan and Taylor seem to be doing really well on theirs. But Jag and Jazz are eventually able to get all of their clues, and then they get one final clue that they have to unscramble from different letters in the words that they've already found. And they solve it, and it's Yankee Stadium. So that's where the pit stop is. And they start celebrating, they're happy. And you see Kylan and Taylor trying to calm themselves down and continue to work, because you got to hold out hope that you can still win. And of course, Kylan and Taylor do finish their puzzle right after Jag and Jazz, like maybe 2 or 3 minutes after them. And we see both of these teams in the taxi. And obviously, we pretty much know at this point that Jag and Jazz have won. But we see Joseph and Adam finish up their crossword and start heading for the pit stop. And of course, Jag and Jazz were the first team to reach the pit stop, and they won the amazing race. So now Jag has become the first player to win Big Brother and win the amazing race. So of course they won $1 million for coming in first. And then we see Kylan and Taylor come in second, which means that Adam and Joseph came in third. And that was it for this episode. This was a really good season of The Amazing Race. I thought there were some really good episodes. I love the Big Brother aspect because I'm a huge Big Brother fan. So it was cool seeing these players in a different element. But you guys let me know what y'all thought about it in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching.